Tinubu reveals why he will not be satisfied, and President plots tenure elongation beyond 2027. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. President Bola Tinubu said on Monday that he will not be satisfied until insecurity is completely eradicated in Nigeria. He extended condolences to the families of Nigerians who perished in the recent Tenure bombing in Kaduna State. Tinubu noted that many victims tragically lost their lives while reciting the Shahada during the Maulud observance, a fundamental declaration of faith for practicing Muslims. While at the palace of the Sheikh of Borno, Abubakar El Kanami in Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, Tinubu affirmed his administration's commitment to supporting survivors affected by the insecurity in the northeast. The accidental bombing of Tenure in the Igabi local government area of Kaduna State by the Nigerian Army on December 3rd, resulting in the death of at least 120 locals, prompted widespread outrage. According to residents, the incident occurred during the celebration of Maulud, an Islamic event attracting both local and international condemnation. Tinubu's statement, made about a week after he expressed sorrow over the tragic incident, labeled the bombing as very unfortunate, disturbing, and painful. In Maiduguri, he said, and I quote, "They were Nigerians of profound faith, and in the moment of a tragedy, they were reciting the Shahada. God Almighty comforts their families as their nation grieves their passage into glory. May their souls rest in eternal peace." In a statement signed by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, Tinubu pledged that the federal government will continue to do all within its powers to provide support and care to the families of all Nigerians affected by the remnants of insecurity in part of Borno State. According to the statement titled Borno Visit, President Tinubu grieves over Kaduna bomb victims at Shehu's Palace. The Nigerian leader declared that under his watch, security issues would remain a priority, but not limited only to battlefield concerns. He declared, and I quote, "This is my most sacred responsibility, and the trajectory of the larger effort shown by the ratio of victory over defeat has been sliding well in our favor since the new administration has resumed office. We are not satisfied yet. We are not satisfied until we reach the end of insecurity in Nigeria. We will provide better amenities and benefits to our gallant armed forces and their families. We are committed to this, and this is factored into the 2024 budget. We will ensure that our administration reflects the grateful heart of the Nigerian people in the way we treat those who make the ultimate sacrifices on our behalf," the president affirmed. Speaking earlier, the Borno State Governor, Prof. Babagana Zulum, acknowledged the steady improvement in collaboration between the security agencies and the Borno State government. He stated that we have seen the close working relationship between our state and the security agencies. The results speak for themselves. We remain committed to the achievement of the renewed hope agenda and the fight against insecurity anywhere it exists in Nigeria. We thank you for your leadership, Mr. President. We will continue to give all required support to the Nigerian Armed Forces. On his path, the Sheikh of Borno urged the President to deliver his infrastructure interventions to areas hard hit by insurgency. We seek the revival of the Lake Chad Commission to provide succor to the large communities in the Lake Chad surrounding area. We seek power project and job creation initiative for unemployed youth. Governor Zulum has been performing beyond what is humanly possible, but his resources are limited. Please assist him, said the monarch. Responding, Tinubu commended the Shehu for supporting the government of Borno State and the federal government in maintaining peace and stability in the region. Therefore, he promised to enhance the active involvement of traditional institutions in ensuring stability at the grassroots level across the country. UEFA President plus tenure elongation beyond 2027. UEFA President Alexander Seferin is seeking to modify a rule he implemented aiming to extend his term in office until 2031. Originally elected in 2016 to replace Michael Platini, Safarin introduced a three-term limit for all executive appointments as part of reforms. Despite being set to step down in 2027, supporters of the Slovenian president are working on the plan to amend this rule. If successful, Seferin, who faced no opposition in his recent re-election, could stand again in 2027. David Gill, former Manchester United chief executive and a member of UEFA's executive committee, is leading opposition to this proposed change. The amendment sought by Seferin supporters, considering his mid-term absorption of office from Platini, would exclude any appointment made before 2017 from the allowable 3 terms. Discussed at an executive committee meeting last week, Gill and others expressed opposition to the plan, arguing that it was undemocratic. The proposal is scheduled to be presented on UEFA's Congress in Paris on February 8th, where it requires a two-thirds majority from the organization's 55 members to amend the relevant statutes. In a statement, UEFA said yesterday the legal committee proposed a number of changes to the statutes which clarify some existing provisions to ensure that none are applicable retroactively in line with a basic legal principle. Both the governance committee and the executive committee approved the changes which will now be considered by Congress in February. Let us start from our own news. They say Tinubu go visit those where the thing attack, but here they are calling Bruno, and I don't understand. Say in touch Bruno because I know this thing actually happened in Kaduna State. Maybe he touched down Bruno Sha, but whatever it is, number one, we do not want somebody who talks and talks and talks. We want actions. That is what the people of Nigeria want. And I know I speak for majority of us. We want actions. We don't want, we are going to ensure this does not repeat itself again. And in the next 2 weeks, in the next 1 month, or 6 weeks, or 8 weeks, we start hearing that something like this happens again. He should follow it up with actions. And just like you are promising to buy and make sure whatever,